Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I wanted to share with you my tips and tricks on how to perfectly paint your nails. Even though I share like my tips and tricks and just videos on how I paint my nails like weekly, you guys still wanted me to do like a separate video just sharing you my tips and tricks on how to perfectly paint your nails and perfectly polish. So first up, you want to start off with clean nails. I just removed a little bit of oil that was left on the nail plate with some nail polish remover. You could use some rubbing alcohol or even some pure acetone as well, but you just want to make sure that there isn't anything left on the nail plate, like no natural oils, no dust, no nail polish, just nothing. You just want to start off with clean, like bare nails before you go in with anything else. So once that is done, you want to push back the cuticles if you haven't done so. I just do this with my natural nails. I think that's like the softest way. You just want to remove all of that dead skin from the nail plate, because if you have any like cuticle left on the nail plate, it will actually make your nail polishes not adhere as good and just make your manicure last less long. So then I'm going in with one of my base coats. It's totally up to you which one you want to use. I was just like, let's use a new one by Essence that I recently bought. This one is like pretty affordable as well, and I just really love the base coats by Essence. They make sure my manicure lasts a long time. I don't have any chipping. They're really neat and affordable, and they are cruelty free and vegan as well. So just make sure that when applying the base coat, go as close as you can towards the cuticle without actually touching the cuticle area, if you know what I mean. But if stuff happens and you accidentally do get some of your base coat onto the skin next to the nails or on the cuticles or anything like that, just make sure to remove that before it's completely dry. Of course, you can always go in with a little bit of acetone or nail polish remover and a little brush, but it's way easier to just do it right away, so you don't have the hassle of a lot of cleaning up after you've done your manicure. And of course, you can always mess up your entire manicure if you accidentally spill some acetone or something like that. So my tip is to just clean it up right away. You could also, if you get something on the skin next to the nail, just remove it with your nail or orange wood stick or something like that. You can just easily remove it while it's still wet. Then I'm going in with my nail polish, and I'm going to use this beautiful red one by OPI. This one is called 5 Apple Stole, and it's from the original Hello Kitty collection. I know that there is a new collection which is based upon Hello Kitty, but there are different colors in there and even some remakes of colors that were in this collection. But the reason why I'm using a red polish is because red polishes are really hard to apply perfectly, because the first thing is because it's red. It is such a vibrant, outstanding color that you will see every single mistake that you make, especially if you touch the cuticle or the skin next to the nail. Red is really vibrant and can really stain the skin as well. So you really want to work precise with this. And then again, because I am using a red, I can definitely show you in depth how to really perfectly paint your nails, just because you can see every single mistake. So what I love to do with the first application of the first layer is just to get rid of half of the product off of the brush. So I'd say just wipe off one side completely. Then I just push the brush towards the cuticle area without actually touching any of the skin. Then I just have one flowy motion down the nail, and then I go on towards the sides. As you can see here, so I just press the brush with the bristles towards the cuticle area without touching it. Then I go down the length of the nail, and then I work on the sides. So it's really up to you what way you prefer. Some people like to prefer to just start at one side, then go to the middle, and then go to the other side of the nail. I just prefer starting in the middle because especially if you work with different brands of nail polishes, every single brand has a different brush. I know that the polishes by Catrice have more of like a wider brush. OPI has a little bit of a smaller brush. It is like totally depending on the brand how wide the brush is. I know that, for instance, Catrice has a more wider brush and Essence has a wider brush as well, but OPI and China Glaze tend to have more of like a narrow, smaller brush. So it also really depends on how wide your own natural nails are, because I have pretty narrow nails. Like I have a lot of length, but I have really small, like narrow fingers and narrow nails. So smaller brushes tend to work really nice for me too. But then again, if I have a wider brush, it's like one swipe and my complete nail is like covered already. So yeah, it really depends on your personal preferences as well as the brand of polish that you're using. Then something I also wanted to mention is that I always cap off the edges and the sidewalls as well with my base coat and my top coat and the first layer of color. That is something I kind of forgot to mention, but you always see me do that in all of my videos, so it is pretty self-explanatory. But here you can see that I made a little mistake. I added a little bit too much product on the brush and I had some flooding on the skin next to my nail. How to fix this? It's really easy. I just take an angled small brush. This is actually a brow brush, like a makeup brush, but I just dip it in some acetone or nail polish remover and I just swipe it across the nail, making sure to get rid of any excess. I just always dip it like really quickly on my hand if I don't have like a little pad or anything next to me. But yeah, just remove it as soon as possible, especially with red colors, because they can definitely stain the skin next to the nails as well. And if you have cleaned it up, you can just continue with your manicure. So again, I just apply it to the center first and then go to the side walls of the nail. And here I actually decided to add an extra capping layer on the tip. Sometimes that's just something because it just goes automatically, because I've painted my nails so many times, like countless times in my life. And of course, when I started out doing nails, painting my nails like way back when I was a little girl, of course I got it on the cuticles. Of course I got it like on the skin next to my nails, but that is something everyone has to start somewhere and everyone will always make mistakes, but that's totally fine if you know how to fix them and how to grow and how to actually go further in your own techniques and you know how to do it. That's just really cool, you know. Everyone starts somewhere and some people will definitely be nail art ninjas or nail polish application ninjas, but some people do need a little bit of cleaning up, a little bit of more practice, and that is totally fine. We all have our different ways of growing and learning and applying nail polish. So yeah, then when you have applied all of your color, I just went around the cuticle areas a little bit with my cleanup brush and a little bit of nail polish remover. It's totally up to you. I didn't feel I really needed it, but there were just a little bit, like a couple of really tiny things I wanted to remove or just straighten out. Like I'm kind of like a perfectionist when it comes to my cuticle area, so that's why I just went in with my cleanup brush a little bit more. But to finish off your manicure, just go in with your favorite top coat. I'm using one by Essence today. Usually I go for top coats by Catrice, but I was like, let's go crazy for like a change and just try something different, just to switch it up a little bit. Again, if you get any top coat into the cuticle area or on the skin next to the nail, just make sure to remove it while it's still wet. You can do this with your fingernail, an orange wood stick, or even your cleanup brush and a little bit of acetone or nail polish remover. So yeah, that was actually already my how to perfectly paint your nails video. I really hope you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really happy to actually answer your questions and just help you out, especially if you're starting. Or maybe you have some requests of like videos or designs you would like to see me do. Just let me know in the comments down below. I'm always open for request videos and I will definitely try to schedule it in as soon as possible. But just one final little tip is to also cap off the edges and the sidewalls with your top coat. This just makes sure that your manicure lasts a long period of time without any chipping, and tip wear will be kept to a minimum. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm really grateful for all of your support, and all of your comments and likes and views are so appreciated. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.